down here on this night of all nights of the year? Oh, what demon has followed me here?
Edgar! Oh, welcome, my liege. Welcome, good sir.
Welcome, old friend. Welcome. So delighted you could make it. After all, what is an evening celebrating the world's greatest literacy works about revenge, murder, and betrayal? Without your little short poems.
Oh, Willie, old boy, it is always a pleasure seeing you in the afterlife. And I do see that you have not lost your sense of humor in your old age.
I tease, Edgar, I tease. Some of them are quite long. But just in time. We were about to tell our favorite type of story. A revenge story.
We should tell the tale of the Castle of Amontillado. The thirst for vengeance is the reason for one man's death. Fortunato has to die because Montessor won't let an insult go unpunished.
1,000 entries in Fortunato. I had borne as best I could, but when he turned upon insult, I vow revenge!
Ah, yes, yes. The desire for revenge has always been a strong motive for the action of man. Wars have been waged, battles have been fought, and for but one reason: revenge. Come, come, gather round, and together we shall tell the story of the power of the dead over the living, sanity and madness, guilt and innocence. The telltale heart focuses on deadly revenge. It is a revenge that is carried out in a cruel and callous fashion. And the man who fulfills these actions is cold and calculating and contemptible. And he has painstakingly endeavored to seek his revenge on that which has plagued him. The old man's chilling, piercing eye.
Driven to the point of madness, he plots to murder his offender. This story is told by a man who indeed committed the crime. His insanity becomes more and more clear as we narrate.
It's true. Yes. I am ill. Very ill. But what do you say that I've lost control of my mind? Why do you say that I am mad? Can't you see that I have full control of my mind? Is it not clear that I am not mad? Indeed, the illness has made my mind, my feelings, my senses stronger, more potent, and my sense of hearing has become much more powerful. I can hear things I have never heard before. I can hear sounds from heaven. And I can hear sounds from hell. Listen, listen, and I will tell you what happened, and you shall see, and you shall hear how healthy my mind is.
It is impossible to say how the idea first entered his head. He had no reason for what he did. He did not hate the old man. Ooh, he even loved him. He did not want his money. It was his eye. He had the eye of a vulture. Those terrible birds who watch and wait while an animal dies and rips it to pieces and eats it. The old man would look at him with his vulture eye, and it sent a cold feeling up and down his back. His blood even went cold. And so he decided to kill the old man and close that eye forever.
So you think I am mad? Madmen cannot plan.
But you should have seen him. During all of that week, he was as kind to the old man as he could be, and warm and loving. Every night at around 12 o'clock, he would slowly open the man's door. Once the door was open wide enough, he would put his hand in, and then his hand. In his hand did this for 7 nights. 7 long nights, every night at midnight. The eyes were closed, so it was impossible for him to do the work. For it was not the man he was looking to kill. It was his eye, his evil eye.
And every morning, as the old man woke him with a warm, friendly voice, he asked how the old man had slept. He could not have known that every night at midnight he watched him as he slept. The 8th night was more than usually careful, as the clock moved faster than his own hand did. As he put in his hand and head, he saw the old man dreaming, not knowing he was there at the door. And how was the time he was sure it, more sure of his power than ever before, until suddenly the old man jumped up in his bed and cried, "Who's there?" He lied there. For an hour he